My name is Chelsea Tibbs, and I graduated from McGeorge in 2015. I went to law school because I felt drawn to service, and I think that as a lawyer and a counselor, we are essentially we're providing a service and helping make the world a better place in whatever fields of law we practice. I chose McGeorge over a handful of other California law schools because of the people and because of the connection that the staff and faculty made when I was a prospective law student. I went to another law school tour, and I won't mention which, but they said, "Oh, we're very close to the federal courts." I said, "Oh, great. What sort of internships do you have?" And they said, "No, they're just right over there. You know, we can walk to the courts." And when I came to McGeorge and I described what I wanted to do, what I was told immediately was, "Well, we have this professor who will do that. Let me introduce you. And we have this program in this class." And so I felt heard and listened to, and I knew that it was a type of school that was going to continue to care about me and help me make the connections that I needed to make throughout my legal career, and I was right. When I was at McGeorge, I was on the executive board for Moot Court, which was really an amazing experience. I got to participate in 2 competition teams, and what I learned throughout Global Lawyering Skills 1 and 2, and then a 3rd year essentially of GLS through Moot Court, was a refinement of my legal writing. I felt prepared to write anything, not just appellate work as a lawyer, but I was really confident that I could prepare any sort of written product as a lawyer with very high quality, because Professor Telfian requires a very exceptional high quality to be in Moot Court. And then also just a level of confidence in my oral advocacy skills, which has translated as a practicing attorney to any sort of speaking engagement, whether I'm conducting a training for a client or I am delivering an oral closing argument at a hearing. I felt absolutely prepared to practice as an attorney after McGeorge. Scared, absolutely, as a young lawyer, but ready. I knew, because I'd seen other alum go through the training we get at McGeorge and then out in the community being incredibly successful. And so seeing folks who had been in my position just a few years before out rocking their careers made me realize that if they could do that and McGeorge made them ready to go out and do that, then that would be the same for me. And it's been a long road. I feel like I'm just sort of getting my stride now as an attorney and feeling confident in my skills. So it takes a while, but ultimately McGeorge prepared me to address the challenges as a practicing attorney. I am currently an education law attorney, so I do employment side personnel work for school districts and county offices of education all over California. And I also advise on student issues such as student discipline and focus heavily on Title IX and advise school districts on how to address concerns of sexual harassment and sexual violence on K-12 campuses. I joined the alumni board because I felt compelled to give back. I knew the value of what I'd received in my legal education at McGeorge, and I had seen so many alums support me and put a hand out to say, come and join us in the legal field and we can help you. And I wanted to be able to provide that support for other students. If you're thinking about law school, the best advice I could give you is make sure you know what a lawyer does and that you actually want to be a lawyer. Because law school is a long, grueling process and it's expensive. It's worth it if at the end you want to use your legal degree in some form or another, whether you're a practicing attorney or you have a job that would give you an advantage being an attorney. Just make sure that that's what you want to do, and then go into it with an open mind, because what you go into law school thinking you might want to do might not be what you end up doing. I thought I was going to be an immigration attorney, and that's not where I ended up. But I ended up where I needed to be because I took people's advice and I listened to alum and I went into office hours and just made the most of my time as a law student and took advantage of all of the resources that McGeorge has to offer.